what's also surprising to me is the abortion issue. I read a poll just yesterday that white Republican suburban women are now going to vote Republican.
Why?
It's almost like roaches voting for raid, right?
I think
like
that's
voting.
No, it's insulting to the voter.
They're voting against their own self-interest. Do they want to live in Gilead?
Okay,
do
so do we love democracy or not? Because just saying that it's insulting to the voter. People make up decisions on what's right for their family, and the idea that you should have a say for everyone else's vote.
The fact that women are voting against
you had a different view on abortion not that long ago, and you
I have that view.
But that issue is
right. But then why is another woman not able to have a different view?
That white Republican suburban women
but why
are
have
voting
you so recently evolved on the issue?
I have not really recently evolved on the issue. I am Catholic. That is my faith. I believe that abortion is wrong. For me, there's a separation between state, government, and church. And I do not have the right to tell someone else.
Sonny,
however, they are voting against their own self-interest.
What you're saying is a good example. As someone sitting here, that's a huge issue for me. This election, the deniers are more important for me. Everyone has a priority list. So to me, I'm voting. That is a full stop problem for me, that I actually think election deniers being put into office, it used to be just former President Donald Trump. Now it's everyone running on the Republican side. That scares me more than anything. So even that women's rights is second for me.
The View, the most garbage individuals on earth. So if you're a white Republican in suburbia, you are a cockroach voting for raid. Holy crap. I mean, a typical Democrat, you know, what they do is they go for name calling, personal attacks. That's all they have. They have nothing else. They don't have grounds for argument. They have zero grounds for arguments. They're as dumb as they can come, because that's all they know. They just know how to do name calling. They cannot carry a conversation. Everything is one-sided. There's no compromise. You know, Democrats are the best, Republicans are the worst. Just like the other one. All the election deniers are now Republican. All the Republicans are now election deniers. And all of them are dangerous to this society. So let's just purge them all. This is exactly how they are. Which is, you know, not surprising at all. This is how they function. This is how they, you know, try to get their base to vote the way they want them to vote. You know, they threaten them. You know, you'll be a social outcast if you don't, you know, vote for us. You'll be you're gonna be called names. You know, no one's gonna be friends with you. Blah 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 blah. And in today's day and age, everybody wants to have friends that are in a certain type of group. You know, they want to fit in, all this stuff. So Gen X, we didn't have this crap. You know, we all have thicker skin. You know, although some of them have lost that thick skin, you know, they've turned into a wuss. You know, they won't be able to carry on a conversation for whatever reason. But this is how it is. It's election season, so now these people are out. You know, and you know they have started their personal attacks on voters. So, and you know what? We'll be happy to return the favor. I used to not go after voters. I used to just bash the politicians until I saw the hypocrisy. Until I started seeing how evil, how disrespectful, and, you know, how unhumane these people acted. And what set it off was during BLM and Antifa riots, right? So, to me, it's a fair game at this point. If you vote for a Democrat, you're evil. Plain and simple. Let's just call it the way it is. You vote for abortion. You are voting for open borders. You are voting for the destruction of economy. You are voting for the destruction of the country because you hate this country. It has been proven over and over and over again how you hate this country because you keep electing the same morons who try to pass policies and put people's life in danger. As you can see in LA, Chicago, New York, people keep dying, right? And it's not because of COVID, it's because of violence in those cities. You go to San Francisco, there's shit all over the place. You just walk on shit because the city has turned into shit. Just like that. It's just plain and simple. You go to Chicago, you're better off wearing a bulletproof vest walking around in bright daylight. So, you go to LA, you're gonna get mugged. You're gonna, gang members are walking around. There's homeless. It's just so bad. And the problem here lies is that, when you start to say suburban white women are cockroaches, then now we got issues, because you have proven to be the biggest racist on this show. Yeah, you're black and you're racist. Get into your skull. So is Whoopi. So, we call it the way it is now. There are certain black people, they are 100% racist. Absolutely. There's no doubt about it. They're not prejudiced, they are pure racist. They're worse than the Nazis. That's how they portray themselves. Because you know what? This is the truth. You like it or not, that's just how it is. So, if you get personally, if you are being personally attacked, not physically but verbally, you should take it, because that's exactly what you're doing to others. You're attacking individuals. You're attacking individual voters. So, and I was a person who was on the receiving end of these attacks by a very close friend, and we're no longer friends, which is great. I like it. It's better for me not to be friends with morons like that individual, because they think they're better than me. So I've never claimed I was better than anybody. In fact, I never encouraged them or pushed them to vote a certain way. I've always pushed my friends, whether on this side aisle or on the other side aisle, it doesn't matter. I've always tried to provide the best option in front of them, whether it be in real estate, whether it be in work opportunities, whatever it is, because I want to see them succeed. I don't want to see them fail, because they were the friends I grew up with. So I make suggestions, dumb or smart, doesn't matter. I'm making suggestions because I like to see them succeed. I like to see them have a comfortable life. I like to see them be happy, because that's what friends do. They have each other's back. It doesn't necessarily have to be with money, because words sometimes are stronger than giving somebody money. Motivation is worth a lot more than giving your friends money. Telling your friends the truth, it's probably worth a lot more than just going out clubbing every night. That's how I think. That's my motivation. Now, if the receiving end doesn't see it that way, then I guess it wasn't meant to be. So these people, this is what they do. They go on personal attack. They call you names. So I've been called a moron. I've been called an idiot, because the views I have, the beliefs I have. Does it hurt my feelings? No. Does it bother me? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because you know what? It shows their ignorance. It shows their stupidity. That's the way I look at it. So for her to say, they're cockroaches, they're this, guess what? Those cockroaches that you're calling, those white women who you're calling cockroaches, guess what? They're not going to vote for your party. They're not going to come and kiss your ass so you don't call them names. The game's over. You guys had your chance. You guys played your game with COVID. You guys played your game with all the other bullshit. You guys played your game with elections, and now it's going to come to an end. Everything's going to change. So, And I have the little one here who interfered. So, you know, this is where I'm going to end it, guys. Say bye, Nico.
Bye.
Peace out.
Peace out.